Hey everybody, today I'm here to talk to you about prison culture. Now I'm going to get y'all started off with a stat. According to an article written by Ezra Klein, there are 2.4 million people incarcerated in the U.S. today. And that number has more than quadrupled in the last 35 years. Now I don't know about y'all, but that number is pretty astonishing to me, and the fact that it's skyrocketing in the past couple of years is, it's just really not acceptable. There's really no good way to look at it. The U.S. is definitely seen as one of the leaders in incarceration in the world, and I think that's definitely a bad thing. Now, this may be partly due to the U.S. government. They actually elongated the sentences for drug offenders starting in 1998, and that is also according to Ezra Klein and in her article. But I really think that's no excuse for us as a country. We have to stay on top of our things, and we have to lower this incarceration rate. But now that you've seen how many people are in our prisons, we can talk about what really goes on behind the bars. The prison in itself is a community. It's the prisoners, and then it's the staff who has to maintain the prisoners. And really, it's their own world. They're separated. They're cut off from the rest of the real world, and it's their own world in there. They have their own schedule. They have their own activities that they do, and they're totally cut off from the rest of the world. Now, in that community, there are social systems according to race, age, and gender, and the top dogs are going to have their way with the people who are towards the bottom of the food chain, and that's just the way it goes in these prisons, because once again, they are their own community. They are cut off from the rest of the world, and although there are staff members to maintain the prisoners and keep everything well, there's sometimes not enough to regulate every single thing that's going on. But I really think that we need a change in our country today. Our prison systems, it's just ridiculous how many people we have in them. And some people might say, well, why do we have that many people? Oh, I'm not in prison, so is it really that hard? Well, according to an article by Bruce Western, about 30% of black college dropouts ended up in prison at one point in their lives, and that statistic nearly doubles for high school dropouts. And that's just to put into perspective, coming from a white middle-class family, but definitely not under the poverty line. I have no idea what troubles they're going through. Poverty is still one of the leading factors to people being incarcerated today. If they're under the poverty line, they are more willing to, commit crimes for things they would otherwise be able to buy if they were in a better family, or, just the situations. People will never fully understand the situations that people are in until they're in their shoes, and I believe that 100%. I could never know the problems an inmate has, because I probably have never had those problems. But, I really hope that we can get our situation figured out. I really, I'm sorry. I want to find a way to, help these people out. We need to raise our awareness among incarceration rates as high as we can. I really think the sky is the limit here, and there's a lot to be accomplished in the poverty-struck areas of the U.S., and maybe we can lower the crime rates if we work at it. Step by step, if we work at it, I think we can really do something to change the way this country is trending right now. So thank you all, and I hope you have a great night.